gifts and parties. Did you spend a little too much this holiday season? Can I admit it? Yes, I did. Shanabu Hinder, she's a certified financial planner, is here to help us all get back on track. Help us. Help us. I was telling you, I opened my credit card today. I'm like, oh no, what have I done?
I am here to help.
Okay, help us. What do you do if you find yourself in that situation that you've gone overboard?
I think the first thing is take a deep breath. You're not alone. A lot of people are in this situation, and focus on what you can control. We can't go back in time and change that, so focus on that. And I would assess what damage you did do, because a lot of times when we look at it big picture, it feels heavier than it is, because on that credit card is probably also other things that you typically pay every month.
That's very true.
Yeah.
And it compounds with all the Christmas gifts and the holiday parties and everything that goes on top of it. But what is the plan, though? Because I think a lot of people who may be watching right now, they find themselves in the same situation every holiday season. The holidays are over, and then you're sobering up going, oopsie, now what am I supposed to do?
I would use apps like Debt Payoff Planner to organize the interest rates that you're paying, the highest interest rates that you're paying on your cars, and tackle those first. A lot of times people look at the balances and they're going, okay, I'm gonna throw this at that. And there's a way to organize it in such a way that you're not only paying the minimums, but you're paying a little bit extra towards that every single month.
Is that the best way to pay off debt, is to sit down and look and identify highest interest rate? Is that what you're saying to go after first?
Yes, because that's gonna compound. If you have a credit card that you're paying 22% interest that has a small balance, and then you have a big balance on a credit card that you're paying very little interest, you wanna attack the highest interest rate first.
Sometimes we see these little apps or these things that come up about getting like credit help and people that can help. Are those beneficial?
Yeah, I mean, especially if you need that guidance for accountability or you need that extra help. And this isn't always something we want to talk about with our friends. So it's a great way for you to do this kind of in private. Credit Karma has an app that you can go ahead in there and make your goal to improve your credit, and it'll give you tips on how to do that. And Debt Payoff Planner, the app, will also evaluate payoff options for you to explore that as well.
I tried to minimize the stress this time, Shanabu, and my husband and I sat down, we said, okay, this is how much money. He told me, you cannot go over this, Shali. You gotta stay in this budget. And for the most part, I actually did, which in hindsight, setting a budget is very helpful. But I often look and say, you can spend what you have.
Yeah.
So what if you want to have more so you can spend more? Are there ways to be able to bring more income to kind of like bump up your spending?
You have to get creative and see what you're willing to do. There are pet sitting apps that you can be a part of, DoorDash. You can also just take a look at what are the wages for your job in your area, and are you on track with that as well? Because as costs have gone up, if you've been at a company for a while, they might not be paying attention to your pay hasn't increased with the cost of living. So it's okay to ask for that as long as you're having dialogue around why you're asking for that as well.
Any other advice you'd like to leave us with as we're trying to get out of this holiday season?
There are credit cards that offer lots of promotions because they want your business. They're going to offer a 0% or low interest rate if you do a balance transfer. So I would shop around, see what you qualify for, then call your credit card company and say, this bank is offering me 3% interest. Can you match that, or 0% interest? And you'd be so surprised how quickly these credit card companies are like, whoa, wait, we can do that, or we're going to
stay with us. We want your money.
Yeah. So I would explore that to consolidate some of that debt.
That's really good advice. We'll have to make a list after this and check it off and get everything back until we are back into this.
Do it again.
Until we do it all over again. You'll blink and we'll be spending money. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Shelley.
And if you want to get more advice, you can go to foxeyessandiego.com, click the Scene On tab.